she was super quiet. She was very shy and just very, quiet. And I just remember how I would be like, oh, I got a little smile out of Melissa, because she was so quiet. Sometimes I was like, is she okay? But she was just a very good student, and she worked really hard. And so I was just so proud too of knowing that she became a teacher, because I knew that at some point along the way then she came out of her shell a little bit, and so I just remember her being really quiet and always sweet and doing the right thing. And but I'm really proud to know that she's come into her own.
I don't remember much from kindergarten, but I do remember a couple things. So I remember I didn't know any English, and so I don't know how Miss Crumbie dealt with that, so I don't remember that. And I also remember that I loved Miss Crumbie. Even though I don't remember the things she did, I do remember how she made me feel. So I know that she was always kind, she was always welcoming. If I ever had a problem, and there were a couple times that I was too afraid to say anything, either because I didn't know how to say it or I was just too embarrassed, she would always help me without hesitating or without complaining.
I really wanted a job that I could just make a difference in the world and just feel like, I was going to leave the world a better place than I found it. And I think teaching and education is one way to do that. I really wanted to feel like I can make an eternal difference.
I knew I wanted to be teaching at Springdale from the second that I applied for the teaching program. And so whenever it came to start applying for jobs, I did apply everywhere, but I was hoping, please let me get a job at Springdale. And then when I finally got that call, I was ecstatic and I started shaking. I was like, I can't believe I might actually get to work in Springdale.
She's pretty cool. She's definitely helpful. She helps whenever they need help.
Well, I started in kindergarten through 5th at HAR-BER Elementary, and that's when I had Miss Crumbie. And from middle school, I was at J.O. Kelly, and junior high, I was at Georgia Junior High, and high school, I went to Springdale High School. Now that I think back, I'm like, wow, these teachers were amazing, and they have no idea how much they prepared me for college and just the future in general.
I started at HAR-BER in, 2003-04. Taught second grade that year. Linda Childers-Knapp hired me, and then I moved to kindergarten the next year, and that's when I had Melissa. And I taught kindergarten for, 6 years. And then I moved to 3rd, taught that for a year. So I had 8 at HAR-BER, 2 at Sonora, and then I got the assistant principal job at Tyson, and then here. So this is my 20th year total in Springdale schools. So it's just super exciting, and I don't know, I had no idea that she was going to school to be a teacher. I did not know any of that until I actually saw through Central that she had been hired, and it just really, I don't know, it's kind of like with your personal children, it's like a legacy that of just knowing that, and I don't know if I had any part in her deciding that she wanted to do that, but just knowing that I was her kindergarten teacher and I got her started, in her educational career, it just really makes me proud and just excited for her, and just really a neat connection.
I just really appreciate all the teachers that helped me through from K through 12. I feel like I remember every single one of them, and they all impacted me in some way to get me where I am today.
And I think that's what we want to see, is we want to see kids who go through our school system and are successful and who stay with us, because we want the best and the brightest in Springdale. We believe we have the best district, and so for kiddos like her who grew up here, but I really think too that she was an English language learner. I don't think she knew a lot of English when I had her, and so just to see that we are being successful in getting these kids through school, and for them to go on and then to come back, because we need more teachers like her. We need more teachers who are bilingual, who can speak Spanish and other languages. We need more and more of that. So I'm really encouraged that she made that decision to go into teaching and then to stay here in Springdale to give back to her same community. I think it's really a cool full circle thing. hope that we can, you know, keep our Springdale graduates here working for us. But we really are a family, and we want to keep our family together as much as possible.